Well, I'm here at the cabin, and one of the things, oh my God, one of the things that I'm doing is trying to find a place to put my dad's mini sketchbooks. And these are maybe just a third or a quarter of what we have. But he was able to draw in so many different styles. And here it says Chicago with, he was there on a business trip. He is in New York City, LaGuardia. So he's drawing the passengers, waiting for them to get on the plane. There was really a nice drawing he did of a guy waiting for a plane. And where is it? I think I filed it away already. But that was an Olympic thing, I think. He would watch the TV and draw the Olympic skaters and skiers and whatever. So took me a while to figure out what this is, but there's a plane there and the truck to bring the luggage and the terminal and Nevada, I think. So I thought this was neat. This is at the Mirage Hotel or Casino in Nevada. And I liked how he drew this palm tree sort of realistically here, but he did a really cool sort of abstract version of the same thing. Maybe that's in a different sketchbook. He would start sketchbooks like I do. You know, there's many started, few finished. Here's a sketchbook that he did when he was visiting my mother. Oh, here's a view from our house. I don't know what that is. But here it's my, it's the 22nd, my mother's birthday. No, that was March. Smoking permitted. So this is someone's waiting room. So it's a very sort of Art Deco look. There's 4 faces or 3 faces, other faces, singing faces, singing heads. He would go to the theater a lot and worked on the theater, the local theater. He'd make sets or help design some of the sets. So these might have been, oh, that's a hospital. So he'd also would draw from the TV. So there's Sam Donaldson, Ted Koppel. University Hospital. So these are people in the waiting room at the hospital. He would, I'm sure he was there with my mother, but I don't know for sure whether that was the case. He, had health issues as well. So he could have. So here's more hospital ones. Park Nicollet Hospital. at the registration desk at Park Nicollet. But then I found in a different sketchbook all of these pictures of naked ladies, a naked lady, and one lady that's clothed. Here's a clothed lady, and that's my mother. She's making a sculpture of this reclining woman, and we have the sculpture, and then my dad would go there and do drawings. So my dad drew the same model over and over and over again, and of course I can't find them now because they're all mixed up. Here. So there's the face and some boobies and other naughty bits. What is this? International medicine, internal medicine. So here's other drawings done at the hospital. This is probably watching the news. Sometimes I can tell who the people are, and sometimes I don't. Here's Oprah, guests on Oprah. An accountant might appreciate. Oh, here's my dad and I both draw the same kinds of things. Here's a wastebasket with its little plastic wrap. I've done that. So this is what my dad's books looked like, his appointment books. Oh, here's a picture of him and his passport when he was young. So these are his notes and his receipts and his airplane tickets, and they're all arranged in a beautiful little way with his notes. I don't know if he went back to look at these notes or if it's just by writing them down they got put in his memory banks more. Oops, what's this? This just might be a bunch of Christmas cards. So I can throw out some of these things because they don't really have anything that we need. I think I gave him this book. Merry Christmas, to help you on time in your new job. Oh, he took a job helping someone run their store. So here are his receipts, all organized perfectly. And here are his notes. So here's his note for going to the dentist. He has a dentist appointment, so he drew a little happy smiley face. Taxes are due there, April 15th. And the reason I gave him this book, the photographs are by a friend of ours, Rosie Purcell, person who lives in or works in my building in Boston. So when I saw this book, I bought it for him for his new job. So he illustrated his account books. But again, a lot of these things we don't really need. It was neat though. I was showing these to Troy, my brother, last night, and he saw a page that was just full of stocks my father owned, and he said, "Oh, I told him to buy that," or "That's what he told me never to sell," or whatever it was. It's funny what he finds interesting and what I find interesting are not the same things. So there's just bunches of these drawings. Here's a challenge. Here's a challenge drawing he did with my nephew. So Sam signed it and my dad signed it in 2014, and they each drew on this together to make a something, a challenge. So I'm trying to save those in particular places. Here's a birthday card he made for my mother. I guess they were at in Florida. So these are the grasses on the beach. He drew some shells. People walking on the beach and fishing. So there are different piles of books. Ones that he did when he was in New York, going on trips. One he did when he was in Florida on vacation with my mother. They would go every year. And others. And I'm, again, trying to condense them in such a way so that they don't take up very much room, but also that they can be easily looked through and you don't have to be quite. Now this is a drawing of a naked lady. There's a foot, and it says Nell, which is my mother's nickname, and she's naked, but that was before they were married. Shock. Here's more drawings from the TV set. There's one here that I wonder if I can find it. See, these are the stocks he had, and Troy was saying, "Oh, that's the good stock." One here that there's one here that I thought was neat. So where is it? There. So Osama bin Laden, justice has been done. Obama, 5/1/11. So he drew Obama with the big red X, and there's some football player, other people on the news. Beautiful drawings of faces. As you can see. CNN, whoever was on CNN. Arab Spring, someone talking about that. More stock things. Arab Spring again. So it's been fun going down these many sketchbooks and finding really cool things. So, ta-da!